Spanky Payne.
Welcome to Let's Chat with Spanky Payne and co-host Al Reardon at the beautiful Spanky's Dive Bar.
They're coming. 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 They're coming.
Welcome to Let's Chat with Spanky Payne, co-host Allan. We got the Hallas Cowboys.
Yeah, these guys. Truly artistic, true artists. You can watch it happen. You can watch art be made as it happens. It's friggin' great. It's great.
Thanks.
They treated us to some a few songs, and you're gonna be seeing some of that if you haven't already.
But they couldn't cover their own song.
No, we can't.
And,
Our stuff's difficult.
it's really against the point to even try to, I think.
You witnessed with your own eyes.
Yeah, we saw what could happen when that's attempted.
So, we were just saying, you don't do your own songs. Well, you do your own songs, but you can never do them again.
Well,
is that a conscious thing, or do you just like to get into the feeling of it, and that's how you want to just keep making your art?
I think it's conscious. I think it's a decision that we've made that we're not going to do it. Whether we've talked about having made that decision or we just don't do it.
Don't like that filter.
Don't let that end though.
We are not Johnny Carson.
You're an artist too. It's like I ain't Salvatore Dali
I
would
don't
do
think
that.
Johnny Carson ever lit the filter. I don't think Johnny Carson smoked filters. I think he smoked like Chesterfields on the air or something.
No, it didn't matter.
No.
And I was also listening to music, and I listened to that CD over and over again. And I have.
We punk enough for you?
What I like about it is it reminds me of my favorite artists, the Pixies, the Buzzcocks, Talking Heads, and the Residents.
Wow.
And now I just heard, what was it? I said Jane's Addiction.
Yeah.
When they were playing. So, what are your influences, and is that any of them?
Well, we come together from like 4 or 5 different backgrounds, but there's something that is common with all of us. But I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we're not really sure.
It's not, but there is. There's something to being a cowboy. There's something to being a cowboy.
Sure is.
And it's
be a cowboy.
I think you guys are cowboys.
Yeah,
I think
well,
there is some kind of a kindred spirit here. I'm serious.
If you're not being a cowboy, you're probably bored.
Yeah.
Look at what's missing in my life.
You don't have to love work, but you have to know how to have worked hard at least one point in your life, and have that feeling, having had to work. And musically, Andy's a great guitar player. He can play any kind of music, but when it comes out of him, it's kind of got a blend of a lot of different styles, and that's certainly something that steers us in a direction. I'm very simplistic, kind of 1-4-5 blues based in terms of a progression. George is, I think, the most bizarre out of all of us. Just,
musically, you're talking.
Musically, yeah.
Of course.
And then our drummer Jim is he's a musical library. He can tell you about any artist all the way back through time. It's amazing.
I like that. I like to converse with people like that.
I wish he was here.
Yeah, we wish he was here.
You get pretty thick.
Come on, Jim.
You mentioned varied backgrounds. How varied is it? Did some people grow up in cities and some people grow up in country or all different places you've come from, but all northeastern people?
Yeah.
And the band is primarily
northeastern. This guy here grew up in Kent. Fort Kent, Maine. It's the most northeastern town in the United States.
Wow.
It's like at that tip of Maine.
Yeah,
it's the last
it's a
one.
long ride from here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. 10, 12 hours, I would guess. Wow.
Someone's going to live there.
But Boston is the base of the band now, pretty much?
That's where we all pretty much live.
That's where we get together,
Yeah. What do you think of the current state of the Boston club scene, music scene?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I haven't been to any clubs.
Don't go.
Yeah, we don't really go.
No. Yeah. Well, I was into the Boston club scene pretty hardcore, like say 35 years ago.
Yeah,
back then.
Back then, I had a lot of good time.
Depends on the kind of music you want to listen to. There's lots of great singer-songwriter, folk bands, rock bands.
Yeah. I lived on Cape Cod for a while, which at the time seemed to be an extension of the Boston music scene. They would play Boston and come down the Cape, play Boston, come down the Cape. Fun.
Did you ever see the Incredible Casuals?
Chandler Travis.
No, but that name rings a bell. Chandler Travis.
He's down the Cape. He plays down the Cape a lot.
Huh.
And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds are evil. And men love darkness rather than light. The deeds are evil. And men love darkness rather than light, because the deeds are evil. And men love darkness rather than light. Men love darkness rather than light. Evil. Men love darkness rather than light. Men love darkness rather than light.
What made you start wanting to play music? As far as back as you can think.
Well, I'll tell you I'll answer from my perspective is add the word again to the question. What made me want to play music again? And I've always been a guitarist.
Yeah.
And making a switch to bass was kind of strange. And I still kind of play lead guitar on the bass with just 2 less strings. So, that's kind of where that comes from for me. It's a new experience. It's fun.
Yes.
It's really fun to do. I always said when I was playing guitar in rock bands in Boston, I said to myself, if I had to do it again, I'd be the bass player. And Danny offered me the chance, so I jumped at it.
Second chance.
Couldn't pass it up.
Do you plan to release anything on vinyl?
Wow.
People are actually listening to vinyl, so yeah, I'd say yes. People that listen to music, I think, would want to listen to us. It's not,
I think vinyl is a good fit for you guys.
Yeah.
You deserve the pop. I think it'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
It's a big thing.
I would get one.
It's a big thing.
There's something about vinyl too. It kind of feels like you're legitimizing yourself. What I put out CDs and cassettes, but you put out a record, and it's like, oh,
That's official.
vinyl.
That's
I would
official.
put it on and drop the needle on it. That would be amazing.
Couple pops, couple
Yeah.
scratches.
Yeah. Put them there if they weren't there.
And we got
Do it again and again.
Right. Listen to it over.
My beer's still spewing.
So the way it happens with you guys is pretty unique, where you just seem to start playing a song and the song evolves as it's being played, it's being created, and it just comes out so cool. There's jazz aspects to it, pretty heavy at times. There's a lot of rhythm thing going on, and as we referred to, playing the lead on bass and things like that. Everybody shares and comes and goes at their own way, and it all just forms together. I mean, that kind of chemistry is hard to find, and usually it seems that people are working to do that. You guys aren't working to do it. You're flowing or something.
My approach is to try to never do the same thing twice. So I purposely try not to.
Pretty good start.
Just try to come up with something that I haven't done before or haven't done with this setting before. So I mess around with sounds like the pedals, just like goofy sounds, wacky sounds. And then once you do something, you have to stop and listen, see what else everybody else is doing. So, And then, and that's why there's the ebb and flow of it.
Yeah.
So
playing off of and with each other.
I don't know that we ever really start a song. I mean, we just kind of start playing. It could be it'll be Jim, Andy, or I usually. Sometimes Danny, if you're bringing in songs from the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of this, I shouldn't say a lot of the stuff, but some of the stuff we've been doing is really, we're playing to ourselves stuff we recorded at a different time.
Yeah, and when it's starting from silence, like the first song of the night, that's kind of the most special moment, because you're starting from nothing, right?
yeah, we do that here.
No direction.
We do that here, but
They
it's
made up
also
their songs when they were here tonight. And the new theme song for Spanky's Dive Bar.
Which I miss
that's
somehow.
fun. I don't even know how it goes anymore.
Oh, yeah. We're going to take a commercial break. And
for the theme song?
Word for our sponsors. Make sure you go to that dance.
Yo, this is just getting out of control. I think I gotta write me a song. This is my world, I feel like I'm stuck. Shut off from the rest of the globe, hopeless shit out of luck. Nobody gives a fuck about us, we get the shoulder that's cold. They got that freedom for sale and them pipe dreams sold. Well, we ain't buying it, the government is lying like rugs. It makes sense to make change, but that don't make them no bucks. You hear me? Nah, I think they fucking think that we're dumb. This kid's insane, he needs a shrink, he must be drinking or something. Yeah, right, you got excuses, no solutions for shit. You use the news for an illusion, so your story's legit. If we can see behind the scenes, we see it's all just a net. You can run and you can lie, but you can't hide from the facts. They're abusing the power, so let's turn the lights out.
Make sure you go to that dance.
Yeah, go to that dance.
All of
Make
you.
sure
It's gonna be great.
Every one of you.
That is for a great cause. A lot of people know the Punk in the Park story and what a struggle it's been to keep it going. And to, it's, what year are we on now?
13.
This is Punk in the Park 13.
I went last year.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, me too.
Took Joe. Took my son.
Saw video from that too.
Yeah.
But it's a cool event. It's a truly family-friendly punk-based event, which is kind of unusual. And I can attest that the kids have a ball because I make sure of it. So, back to the subject at hand, which is the Hallas Cowboys. Came all the way up here from Boston to have a chat, show you what they do a little bit, and you get to know them a little bit. So, with that in mind, the videos I've seen, I really like. I really like them. I mean, I could go on and on about things they remind me of, and
thank you, man.
All the rest of it, but really great. And I can see the care that goes into it. Who's doing this? How's that go together? And
it really kind of depends on which. It depends on which video.
Well, you're releasing the new one right now.
Correct.
Let's talk about that one.
That one, Jesse. I don't know how you're related to Jesse.
My nephew, we borrowed a camera. We borrowed him and a camera, and did that in our house.
Yeah.
And then I filmed on my iPhone on the commuter rail. During it was raining, so I got the weird water coming down the window plus telephone poles and stuff, and then he put it all together.
It mixes it.
Does anybody have a video background or a production background or anything? Just doing it?
It's kind of like audio with pictures, though.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. You're kind of like, okay, here's this track. That's what that looks like. Here's this track, and mix them together. And
if the audio doesn't go good on a video together, it's not going to work anyways.
That's true.
So
that's true.
You got to have the audio in there too.
I really like the results. You guys should check them out on YouTube or wherever you source these things, and here on Let's Chat from Spanky Pitp.
Make sure you subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe to that YouTube channel. We need more subscribers. We only have like 157 million, and we need like 4,000 million.
So go to the dance and then subscribe, or do it the other way.
Dance, subscribe to the channel.
Come shake your ass.
Yeah,
that's right.
Okay, well, I hear Danny's done some sound for some big bands. I heard you did the Blue Man Group.
Oh, I did.
Did you ever get to meet them, or was it?
Which one? Because there's 50 of them now.
I didn't know. So, that was what pissed me off. I realized not too long ago because I posted it and you said, "Oh yeah, he did sound for Blue Man Group."
Yeah.
But I was like, I thought they were one band.
Oh yeah. So there's one.
And now there's like
how many cities do they
I saw
have?
the dates that it was like they're doing 4 shows.
Right.
Same
Miami,
night.
Boston, New York.
What? How are they doing it?
Yeah. It's magic.
But is it the same band
Blue
for all
Magic.
the shows, right?
No,
it's a different band.
So even within Boston, they have several Blue Man Group. I'm not giving away any secrets.
No.
Any trade secrets here.
Everybody assumes that's
yeah. So
what
they have
goes
different
on.
Blue Men. Those 3 guys. There's probably 20 in Boston, right? So then they also have a band that kind of goes in and out. Different people play, but the main guys play most of the shows every week.
Yeah.
So, like a holiday week, we were doing like 10 shows a week.
Wow, that's
You still do that?
No, I don't do that. I haven't done that since I did that for 2 years in the 90s.
Oh, okay.
What do you guys all do for a living?
It goes back now.
Day jobs.
What's your day jobs?
Anybody got one?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
I got one.
I am the Interoperability and Vendor Relations Manager for Commonwealth Care Alliance in Boston. It's a really good organization. They take care of people, and they do it. They really do it holistically. It's not just they give you shots and tell you to take your temperature. If you need someone to talk to, they will send someone to talk to you. If you need a ride to get to your doctor's appointment or to get to your poker game because that's what keeps you happy, we provide that. So don't. Yeah, it's got me fired. But but they are a very good organization.
What do you do?
I'm a tour manager, front of house guy for various bands, various artists.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Jerry?
I am a music teacher. I'm also a musician and songwriter, and I'm a grad student for music therapy.
Where do you go to school?
Leslie University, Cambridge.
Yep. My daughter graduated from BU last spring.
I saw the hat. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was fun. I rode my bike down there from here for her graduation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bicycle?
Bicycle, yeah.
2 days.
Seriously, a bicycle, you know?
Yeah, actually that bicycle.
Good for you.
Wow.
And
Andy?
I guess you're the last one.
I love Boston.
I own and operate a recording studio in Charlestown,
Charlestown, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. A lot of people from New Hampshire watching this.
serving the local music community.
What's the name of it?
Oh, it's called Revolution Sound Studio.
There you go.
Studio.
A gratuitous,
Plug right there.
gratuitous plug right there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Which we love, by the way.
We love plugs.
Anybody else? Gratuitous
Jim,
plugs?
let's see, what's Jim do?
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Where is we're missing a member.
Gym chair. We have a gym chair and no
Master
gym.
craft.
Yeah,
Jim's a cabinet
This
builder.
is the drummer, Jim.
Not a plumber.
Not a plumber.
Not a plumber, but a
Not a
drummer.
drummer. But
Jim.
He's 7 feet tall, so he couldn't actually be sitting there.
yeah, it would be, exactly.
you got any more serious?
Serious questions. I've been asked this before. Do I have any serious questions? And I probably do.
Because I want to get to the fun ones.
If it's
Actually,
a-
you've asked some good serious
If it's a
questions.
serious
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
do I have to ask it in a serious manner?
You gotta go.
Well, I have a question.
You gotta
I have a
Larry
serious
King it.
question. I have a serious question. Have you heard from the Dallas Cowboys or their lawyers?
No, we haven't. And
This is a serious question. No?
do you think we will?
Well, that was my next question.
Yeah, I
You
don't know.
expect to.
Yeah.
I don't think we will.
Yeah, probably
it's
not.
my name.
Yeah, it's your name.
You know,
And we're cowboys.
and we're
Yeah.
So,
Cowboys.
you know,
I don't think they
A
own
couple of
either one
yeehaws
of those.
out there, please. Who's that? That was supposed to be in the Fools. They did a song, a yeehaw song, and we'd always be asking the crowd for yeehaws. That was on dating
that
myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeehaw, yeah.
Yeah, fucking Buck Owens.
Yeehaw, yeehaw.
Buck Owens. Love
Yeah.
that guy.
Roy Clark.
I see some
Roy
George
Clark
Jones on
can
the
friggin' play.
What's the plan for the near future with the band? Is it one of recording and recording videos?
Our recording
playing
is-
out, touring. What's the deal?
We record every time we get together. We record, and so if you've heard our
Right.
music,
Yeah.
you've heard our rehearsals.
Yep.
And we record it as we write it, and the first time that we hear it is the same way that you hear it. So it gets chopped up a little bit, and you go, okay. At that point, it just peters out to nothing. And at the beginning, you kind of go, well, here's a good place to start it. You chop it, fade them in, then we
There you
put them
go.
out there in the ether.
I like it. I
Yeah.
love the process, and it's so honest.
It's
direct-
fun
direct.
too.
Yeah.
It's spontaneous,
Yeah.
you know.
And,
Yeah.
and think about it, we've done 2 records. I mean, I still consider the first one an EP.
Well, I mean, we've been doing this since '99, so
Yeah.
we've got
Oh, we got
400 songs out there, just
Yeah.
kind of like collecting space on our hard drive, you know.
So you saved me from asking the question of when the band formed. You're saying you've been doing this since '99.
About 99, 98.
No
yeah.
kidding.
But this group has been,
Recent.
what,
Yeah.
since like a year? Has it been a year?
Been about a
Yeah,
year.
pretty much. 'Cause
Yeah.
We've been through a lot of different incarnations. It always kind of sounds.
Wasn't it like right after you
Similar.
got done with the Aldermans?
Huh?
Wasn't it right after you got done with the
Yeah,
Aldermans?
it was.
So that was like
Because I
November.
was working in Rutland.
November,
I was
you
working
moved down
remote,
there.
Yeah, and I had to move down there because that's where I work.
Has it been more than a year then?
No, I moved. I started on May 8th, so it's right around that time.
About a year.
Yeah, and we picked up almost
Well,
immediately.
we nailed that down.
Here's her birthday.
So
May 12th.
Again and again.
May
Yeah.
12th will be their official birthday right now.
May 12th. It's good. 5/12.
All right, I'm gonna ask a question.
Is it serious?
Does it have to be?
No.
What's the funniest gift you ever gave to someone, or have you got?
Funniest gift?
Funniest
Yeah.
gift.
Wow.
Wow.
Someone's got to have something.
Funniest gift.
I'm scared.
These are frozen.
Well, in my in-laws' family, my wife's family, every Christmas they have this really ugly, scary clown bag, and it's like, it's, I don't know, it's like this big and it's ceramic, and you put $1 in, and it's a prank gift that you can't give it back to the person that gave it to you, and it moves around.
It's a white elephant.
Yeah. So it's like, and it is kind of freaky looking, but I kept it in my studio for like 2 years. So,
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I don't have it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give
You
it
got
away.
to give it back.
That's the freakiest thing.
What did we give to Jim and Suzanne when they got married? We gave them that
Some other.
colonial white porcelain lamp of this like lady with a parasol, and it was a lamp, just the ugliest thing you ever.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have a friend that somebody gave her like a funny looking ceramic rooster, and she's why would I give you a rooster thing? Oh, that was all I needed to hear. So the next gift there was a stupid looking rooster thing, and then next thing you know, somebody else saying, "Yeah, I'll get them a stupid rooster thing." So we have a collection of stupid rooster stuff now. It's actually a pretty good collection.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got a question for you guys.
Oh, here we go.
So the record that we've kind of been talking about and that video was from this record.
Yes.
Isn't actually released yet. It comes out Thursday.
Thursday.
It comes out this Thursday.
You're
the
gonna
17th.
hear a clip of it on this.
Yeah. So officially it won't be released. So you can pre-order. You can go to iTunes and buy it right now.
There you go. There you go. There's the baiting right there. He's baiting you.
Find them on
Kind of-
Facebook, the Hallas Cowboys.
But did you guys have any favorite
gonna buy
songs
it?
from it?
I really liked number 3.
Places to Be. Yeah,
That was your favorite.
And that came together. Well, I kind of say that's the only pop song we've ever done.
Yeah.
I like number one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the shorty.
Number one is kicking.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is.
Number one
Oh,
is
yeah.
really kicking.
I listened to
11,
the whole
11 is
CD.
great too.
You guys gotta get some
bunch.
titles.
No, number 11. Number one.
I asked him the titles. He's like,
Hold on, I gotta look them up.
I know 1 through 6. Like the rest, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, do you plan on start playing live and making official songs?
Official.
Yes, we plan on it, but whether it'll happen.
Yeah.
You can
All right,
always
it's
do
a
it.
good answer.
We've talked about
That's an honest
Just
answer.
jam it out.
In order to play out without crap in your pants, you have to have something that you can fall back on. So that's what we're
Yes.
trying to build.
Yes.
A little bass that we go, okay, this will remind us of that song. And then, our songs are not prog rock. It's kind of like you can work your way through it pretty easily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my hands aren't moving very far. They might be moving fast, but they're not moving far. So,
We're gonna be a jam band.
I
Well,
think we will.
in a way, we are.
Yeah,
That's
without
awesome though. Keep it that way.
without any it's not Dwayne Allman jam band. It's just we did a lot of these. There's some festivals called Electric Forest Festival. Have you heard of those?
No.
They're cool.
Where's
There's a few of them. New York. There's one in Michigan, and they're in the woods. And it's a great festival. A lot of light. People that do lights are really into that.
A lot of mushrooms going around.
There's a lot of that going on, but the bands are a mix of electronic and jam band, and I feel like that's where we most likely would fit the best. I don't know.
Okay,
and,
we'll do one.
And I'm comfortable with that. Yeah,
I can
Yeah,
see
I'm
that.
with it,
That'd be really cool.
You heard us here tonight, right? With a drummer, we just have that much more energy. It's not just click, click, click through, And Jim brings a lot to the picture in that with the dynamics. Who's that for, Jim?
Jim. Yeah.
Jim!
DJ Jazzy J.
I get flipped off.
Yeah.
He's not even here.
But you have to hit him up here.
Oh yeah, because he's 7 feet tall.
That's right.
So,
But you asked where we come from musically.
yeah. And my question, the way I ask that usually is to imagine when you were 10 years old. What were you hearing when you were 10 years old?
That's how I took your question.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought you were.
Wow. Bluegrass.
Really?
Yeah, my dad listened to bluegrass
Yeah.
constantly. WGEN in New York.
That can't hurt you, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I think back then it was a little easier to find music that was sincere. People actually pouring their heart out.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Ramona keeps pointing to this guy George Jones back here, and that stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
that was a gift.
We have a George Jones Admiration Society here. It's me and Spanky are the only ones.
Really?
No, no.
Danny now too.
Yeah, you got
You got 3 of you now.
6 of us.
George
here.
Jones died on the day of my 29th birthday.
Ouch.
And we had the party that night, and all I did was karaoke for George Jones. And like everybody's like, he's drunk, get him out, get him out of here. George Jones died.
He was a gift.
Yeah.
He was a gift.
Me and my dad saw him live.
You and your dad?
Yeah.
Wow.
But he was like 69, and the race is on was pretty goddamn slow race. She's all in, here comes Friday in the back. That horse got fucking slow. And he was way overweight. God bless George.
Oh, man.
I love George. But he was a little slower.
Well, I like Boston. I like the Boston music scene. I like a lot of bands that have come out of Boston. And I'm curious, opinions now. This is an opinion question, I guess. What do you think's like the coolest music city in the U.S.? Because a lot of cities try to claim it, like Austin does, Atlanta has at times.
What's the coolest city?
Coolest music city? You know, what comes to mind?
Springfield, Vermont.
Springfield, Vermont pops right up usually.
This
on
is pretty
everybody's
cool,
radar.
right?
This is a very
here.
cool scene. Yeah. This is a great space.
I mean, who else is doing something like this?
Yeah.
Who else is doing something like this? This is really cool.
Nobody I know.
This is legit, and people that are, this could be a very hip scene for a split second. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, been there, done it.
It has been for various split seconds.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right.
At least
We're
once
hoping
a
for
year.
some in the future.
I hope so too.
I'll be back.
For your sake, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Your favorite scene?
What's that?
What's your favorite scene? Music scene? So far.
You spent time in Nashville, Danny?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
A little bit.
Nashville is like music 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's great players
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I
I-
in Nashville a little bit.
My wife-
That's inspiring.
My wife and I were I was working at Schwann's, and I was deciding to. You said you could go to any Schwann's and make the same amount of money in the country, and I was like, so down in Tennessee, I'm gonna be making bank.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, so I'm like, I'm gonna move down there. It's like it's always music. I could go to any bar and go see like a redneck punk band. Like,
And they'd be great.
and they would be great. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, they'd be good.
and-
Yeah.
But we just didn't do it. Elderly family, you get kind of like sad.
Yeah.
They won't come down.
Yeah, Nashville is cool because you stick your head in a bar to see what's going on in there, and if you're on the main drag, it's like 2nd Street, I think it's called. It's amazing,
Yeah,
and just
yeah,
like all these like session maybe B players,
Yeah.
but session cats, and they're just like tearing up pedal steel stuff you might see here and there or up here,
I think the song said there's 14,353 guitar pickers in Nashville. True story. Well, it's probably 100,000 anyway. It's great. It just never brings a new level to the sport of bar hopping.
Yeah.
But don't everybody move to Nashville. We need Vermont scene.
I'm glad they're hockey team.
We need a
lost.
Vermont scene.
Yeah, you do.
know. I mean, they're predators.
Yeah, yes, exactly. I'm glad they lost.
Now,
Hockey was over for me when the Bruins lost.
Understood.
Yeah, it's all about the
My
Red Sox.
season ended, I think, in mid-January, when the Rangers had a fire sale. This guy, I mean,
Are you admitting in a public venue to be a Rangers fan?
yeah,
I'm not. I don't
Son
watch
of a bitch,
hockey.
that's a brave guy.
yeah.
No, Bruins all the way for me.
When cable TV started in my house in Postonkill, New York, which is near Troy,
Yeah.
they had 3 channels out of New York City. And so, like baseball, one was Yankees, one was Mets, and one was Yankees, Mets. Hockey was, Jets, Giants, but
Buffalo Sabres for
who's the other? Who was Mets, Yankees, and Red Sox. We had SBK.
all right.
Sorry, we had WSBK.
Right. 38.
So I became a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
The only
yeah,
game
exactly.
Red Sox, but it can't be that.
My mom pulled us out of school in '78 to freaking watch that game.
All those,
Yeah,
all those
exactly.
Yankee
I
fans
saw- oh, my
out
God.
there.
Bucky fucking.
I'm like, I think school still would have been better that day now.
Oh, that against this was that against the
Yankees.
That was a
Reds?
bad day. I remember it.
What do you think they would work for? Okay, yeah, I think I'll go with You down with OPP?
You know me.
It hasn't failed yet. And who let the dogs out?
Pass the test.
The usual
Does everybody
suspects have been
say that?
rounded up.
This is the first time I did the dogs out, I think. Oh shit.
So music for me came from early on church, and my dad wouldn't have
Church boy.
a lot of church.
How old do you think you were hearing it in church and going, wait a minute, what is it? What's going on here?
Well, so that kind of gave that church music. It didn't appeal to me. It didn't attract me, but there was definitely that sense of a lot of harmony and a lot of, okay, so this goes here, and I found out really young that I could tell where the song was going to go before I heard it.
Yeah.
And I remember telling my mom that, and she was like, "You have a good ear, Daddy." Oh, which one? This one sticks out? But
Hence, I must have a bad ear.
yeah, that's right. If you got a good one. No, but that's kind of where it came from for me. And then I remember the first time I saw an electric guitar. My sister went to a party and we went to pick her up, and I went in the house and there was an electric guitar. It was a Fender Strat. No, not Fender Strat. It was a Fender Precision Bass. One of those like purple tobacco burst, but like purplish. And I was just like, I didn't see anything else in the room. It was just that. Like, whoa.
Yeah. It's funny. I remember too. It was my older brother's friend's garage band, and the first time I walked in and I just heard this power chord on a Stratocaster, and I went, "Fuck! Yeah, do that again."
Yeah. It's magic in it.
Yeah.
That's like weird because sometimes when I'm listening to a song they never heard, I can almost guess the next lyric half the time.
Yeah.
It's always like that would go with this line. I'm like, oh, that's what he used.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're doing sometimes with your own song? You're guessing the next lyric?
Absolutely.
Oh, completely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I try to I'm in my mind. I'm acting, and as I'm saying something, I'm trying to picture myself being right there where whatever I'm saying, and then that way objects come into my vision.
Yeah.
And things come into rhyming more easily.
All while
That's
mixing
why
a live rock.
I never think about oranges because nothing rhymes with oranges.
No, don't ever think
Yeah.
oranges. No.
That's actually how Morpheus started. Like that's all we did. We'd just do a song. We'd try to copy it the second time. We do have one recording of it. It's really badass. And we have a lot of those songs we try to redo. Just let them go again. Just making stuff up. Look at the wall.
Yeah.
Hugging your dog. Thinking of shit in your head.
Well, it feels good. I mean, when we get together and jam, it feels good. Mm-hmm.
That's what I miss about that. I always hated the rehearsal playing the same songs over and over again.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We gotta play our set list 3 times to make sure we gotta get it right for the show.
Then you get on stage.
You guys found a way to avoid that.
And half the band hates each other by the end of the friggin' week. So it's like I miss doing just the jamming it out, writing it, friggin' never be able to do it again, but you got a good recording of it.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty cool.
I think that's, music has been a big part of my life the whole way, and in many different forms, but the most important form to me is live performance. And I think I was mentioning earlier, I always call it the ephemeral art, that it's there that one time, that one thing, and it's only for the people that were there and saw it, and it's not ever, that event never happens that way again, and it's something to be grabbed by a human memory and shared amongst those that are there and appreciated by those. Like what you guys did today, I truly appreciate it. Watching you guys create like that is really a groove thing for me. Really dug it. Thanks for doing it.
Well, thank you.
It's funny. I felt like we could never get people to listen to us until we put video with it, and then they can watch it, and like what you're saying, being able to watch that in the moment. Video, how do you feel about video? Is it fair?
It's fair, and you're talking to a guy that goes back to where video and music were not related at all.
Yeah.
With the rare exception of Don Kirshner's rock concert and things like that. But and then video and music became linked and artists were, forced to be video artists.
Yeah.
And some people liked it, and some people didn't like it, and some people had that in them and not. But
Yeah.
I think it's good, and I think that it does exactly what you said for a lot of people, that if they didn't get that visual link out there and people didn't lock onto it, whether it was on MTV or whatever, they would have never really listened to the song.
No, it's true.
I think the only way to really listen to a song entirely is do it alone.
Alone.
Listening
Really,
alone.
like when you're alone,
Something to be
you're
said for that.
cranked
Yeah.
up, and you can just. You don't have to feel like you have to say something to somebody.
Yeah.
Like when I'm with people, it's like where they got a song, like you feel like you have to say something
It drives
because
you crazy if you just want to listen to the
yeah,
song.
and there's some people that want to listen to the song, but you feel like you should have to say something. But when you're listening to it yourself, you get cranked. You don't care what anybody else thinks.
That's why you need
You
decent
can
friends.
really
Like when we ride in the truck, we seem to know when it's time to shut the and when it's time to talk about a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. If you can find that person that can correlate with you on those points, because I agree, it's fun to listen and like really focus on the production sometimes, but sometimes you're with your friends, you just crank it and you're all singing along.
Usually when I'm in that listening mode, it's usually headphones. And, just really focus on the production and all the rest of it.
We're gonna do a little break and listen to a commercial for Punk in the Park 13.
Oh, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Go.
Back on.
Make sure you go to Punk in the Park 13. We're still looking for sponsors, businesses. We put you on a banner. We put you in a commercial. That commercial will be with your ad in it next time.
Your ad here.
And you will have it all banners at the show. It helps support the kids tent, the insurance, and the sound guy. So we're back here with Hallas Cowboys. We're gonna get the last words from them and get how you can get a hold of them and what they have for releases coming out.
Yeah, the social media thing, pretty big. Music and getting your music out there and all that. Nowadays, any links you want to talk about or any way people can get a hold of you?
We will list them all below
to your music, online or otherwise. What goes on there?
The online stuff. What we got?
Tell us about that, George.
Tell us, George, all about it.
We have a Facebook page.
Hallas Cowboys.
If you go to YouTube and just type in the Hallas Cowboys, just like the Dallas Cowboys.
The or the?
Whatever.
Well, THA.
But also if you type it in without the or the, you get a different set of videos. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
You might get the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you'll get some of that. You definitely will get the Dallas Cowboys. That's how you'd see the videos. The record, we have an EP we released, I don't know, a month ago. Mm-hmm. And that's already on Spotify and Apple and iTunes and pretty much Pandora. I don't know, all of the online streaming services.
Yep.
And this record will be released. The new one will be released on Thursday.
And the new video, which we showed you a clip of in the beginning.
That's the fourth song.
Is that the one with number 3 on it that he likes?
Never.
Men Love Darkness.
Men Love Darkness.
Yeah.
Men Love Darkness.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah.
We're working on a
That's the one I got in my car.
different video for a song called Monday Morning, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like a sci-fi thriller with cowboys and singing horses.
Once I draw on, yeah.
Gotta have the singing horses. All right, make sure you subscribe. Say goodbye to the Hallas Cowboys.
So long now.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for checking out, you guys.
Thank you guys.
Really appreciate it.
Oh man, thanks for having us.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, this is cool.
Thank you.
Do we clap? Do we clap?
We don't have an applause sign. We don't have a laugh sign.
Clap for Jim.
We don't have a spark it up sign.
There's a reason why we're looking, rocking, talking my heart. There's a reason
issues, you don't get something to wipe that up.
I'm just fucking fine with it.
Just squeegee it off. We get
Why is it clip boy?
I don't know. Is it really cold? Is it frozen or something?
the table's drinking.
Wants to be
It wants to be drank.
It's frozen in the bottom.
It's gonna spit it out and ask for IPA.
All right, here we go. Welcome to Spanky's. Oh shit! I keep doing that. Spanky's Dive Bar. I keep saying that.
It is.